What's up, fellow officers on YouTube? We're gonna watch two videos together. The first one is called My General Thoughts on All Tekken 7 characters from the main man, and the second one will be from King J. He had the same idea, but he gives us an objective opinion about the topic, and exclusively for Lei. Be warned, the main man's opinion, of course, in my opinion, it's very toxic. I'm not saying that his opinion is wrong, but he is filling it with false information. And he begins with that. Let's check that out.
God of cheese. Absolute god of cheese.
That's true.
And again, a character where, the entire community said, oh, he's not in Tekken 7, add him, please. It's not Tekken without Lei Wulong. Is added. No one plays him.
So this is, in my opinion, of course, a straight up lie, maybe exaggerating. But Lei, there are a few Lei players for sure. I know some, more than some. And let me tell you something about character popularity, because he was mentioning that everyone was screaming for Lei. So the play rate doesn't equal character popularity. Just because a character is not getting played much, like Lei, a minority plays Lei, that doesn't mean that the character is unpopular. So I am a Lei player myself, I experience that a lot. A lot of people are enjoying Lei, watching Lei without playing him, because he looks awesome, he is a masterpiece, he is well balanced with 1,000 stances, which is a wonder. Just like Steve and Horang, it is just a wonder, and people like to watch him, and in my opinion he's popular, just because of that. Play rate doesn't equal character popularity. Get this in your head, okay?
Not a single fucking person plays this character.
Doesn't
I
matter.
think there are 2 Lei players in Europe. I don't know how many there are in the US. Suken plays him.
So he's mentioning Suken as a Lei player from America. But I'm wondering, he just restreamed Evo, he must have missed peeling. He's competing with Lei. And on stream.
But no one plays him, and again, thank God for that. Like, again, I just laugh. I laugh when people say, his mix-up is so Yeah.
So that is interesting. I wonder why he does that all the time. He is comparing Lei to Kazuya a lot. I don't know where the connection is, probably because of the Hell Sweep. He's gonna talk about that. But yeah, he really wants his character to look very admirable. What the main man does needs to be admirable in his narcissistic bubble that he lives in. But let's not talk about that. He's making those connections, and there are no connections. These characters are not comparable.
Don't play my Lei. I'm so happy you don't have to play against my Lei. You're very lucky. So let's see. Homing unseeable hell sweep.
Oh, it's homing! Let's talk about that for a second. The main man is often complaining about Lei's hell sweep being homing. It is true, it has good tracking. Let me show you the tracking. First on this maybe. So in this case it has good tracking. But if you go into stance for the juggle, it has less tracking. So that is the first thing. And the second thing is, it is not homing. We like to make jokes about it, but it's true. It isn't a homing move, you can step it. Some people have, some characters have more trouble with it. Some characters can step it more easily. But yeah, it's not a homing move. Anyways, you want to space out Lei. Sometimes he has really good tracking, and I think it's a smart idea to backdash duck in general against Lei. Whatever. Let's just continue.
With more range than Kazuya's. It's okay.
So his Rave Spin has more range than Kazuya. I think that it doesn't matter as well. He's comparing them so much. It doesn't matter. Kazuya can use his health sweep from movement. With Lei you have to dash block, and it's totally different. Kazuya can mix it up way better.
More range than Kazuya's Hell Sweep. Unseeable. Gives almost better Oki. Is whole.
So, so this is. Listen, guys, this is a fucking joke. He's saying that Lei's Hell Sweep, he calls it, it gets him better Oki, almost better Oki. For everyone who was playing Lei maybe at some points, you must know that Lei's Oki game is total garbage. If they stay on the ground, your best bet is down 4, which gives you 8 damage. So this is his Oki in a lot of cases. If you stay down against Lei, you don't have to worry much. I mean, you can do Falling Tree if you want to. Falling Tree is always an option. But yeah, down 4. I mean, what do you compare here? He compares Kazuya's Oki to Lei's Oki. Kazuya has Demon Steel Pedal if they stay on the ground, and you have to stand up at some point. Against Lei you can just chill. He hits like a wet noodle. What are you comparing, man? Anyways, this is just so wrong. Let's just continue.
Ming. Step this guy to the left, by the way.
Oh, he's comparing them again. Oh.
Step this guy to the left, by the way. Step him to the left and thank me later. Homing Hell Sweep, and to add insult to injury, his Hell Sweep has a lot of crush. Beats highs, beats some mids. Right?
Yeah, Kazuya's Hell Sweep doesn't have crush.
Oh, and by the way, from clean hit range, it turns into a mini juggle, his Hell Sweep. And has a safe mid, launching mid, to mix you up with when you tech roll. So you can have a...
So he's talking about Sidestep 4. Sidestep 4 is a safe mid launcher that Lei has. He can mix that up with Rave Spin. And he's basically nullifying his statement before that, you know, I was talking about how Lei and Kazuya mix up their stuff. Kazuya can use it from movement, and Lei, he has to get close, and you know, he has to involve sidestepping, and he can't just wave dash into your face, mix you up with good timing. That doesn't happen with Lei. So they are just not comparable. You can't compare them. No, it won't work.
Same mix-up as him.
No.
Hell Sweep, you know, forward free. So I'm just saying, you know. Oh,
No.
and then he has a strong down for 2, amazing movement with special cancels, haha step.
So he's talking about amazing movement. That's true. Lei got amazing movement. For example, in Tiger, he can create space very well with his back 3+4 and crouch cancel. But his basic movement, Lei's basic backdash, his basic sidestep, sidewalks, they are very bad. Lei isn't good at movement. He isn't.
And a razor rush into bullshit mix-ups.
That's true, because most of the razor rush mix-ups aren't even true. They are bullshit.
And if you try to pressure him, he can immediately drop to the ground to try and mix you up there, or...
So this is the next lie. Lei cannot immediately drop to the ground. He can go into play-dead stances. They leave him on the ground, but they are pretty slow. So he doesn't go on the ground immediately. It takes a bit, and a lot of times you get floated, and the opponent gets a combo. So you have to be a little bit careful about using that. Yeah, so they are not that good. Play that is not that good. It's exaggerated.
Or use a parry, or just haha step you back, or sidestep you into amazing launchers. One of the best whiff punishes in Fort 3.
It's good.
Unbelievably annoying matchup, and very, very underrated character. Is many times written off as simply gimmick, learn the matchup, but great. Lei has amazing fundamental tools. There are some amazing Lei players out there kicking
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
serious ass with him. It's just that he's so underrated and so underplayed.
Yeah, that's it. That's his opinion about Lei. I want to add that it's true Lei has potential. He can't compete with the top characters in the game, but Lei really has potential, and I think let's see what the update brings. Maybe the update brings him closer to the top characters, maybe further away, who knows. But yeah, he has great damage potential in some ways, and he's fun. He's fun when he works, but he's pretty inconsistent and can't compete at the moment. Now, let's see King J's opinion about Lei, and you will see the difference. And I want to say I agree with all points, so I'm just gonna shut up.
Mr. Lei Hulong. Lei Hulong's good, very tricky character. Takes a long time to kind of be somewhat decent with this character. You have to put in the time. That's what Tekken used to be, though. Tekken used to be a game where you had to put in the time with a character and you get the results. Whereas a lot of these characters like Lydia, Leroy, Fakuram, all these other characters, you know, you don't have to put in no time. Claudio, all these characters, they just, pick up, oh yeah, I've got this done. Takes like 10, 20 minutes. Lei is just a character that you really have to experience and like learn setups and stuff like that. Every Lei has a different setup. Like, he just has so much things. And he has a lot of transitions that are not...
So what I really like about King J is he's actually admiring the how unique Lei is, and that's what I was talking about as well. Lei is very unique. Everyone plays different. He's fun to watch. Never gets old. He has some gray hair, but he never gets old.
in the move list that you need to find. Find him fun. I think he needs like a strong mid poke, like maybe a few mid pokes that are strong. I know people are like, what? Mid poke? Lei. Yeah, I think he needs like just like some like maybe 1 or 2 moves, like mid poking moves or hard hitting mids. And I think he'll be a more of a contender. I feel like he's alright, but he doesn't do as much damage as most of like the top 10, 15 characters.
Yeah. There's nothing I can disagree with. It's basically objective. I know that King J, he plays Lei. I was talking about him earlier, and he knows Lei players. He knows some. I just like his opinion. I can agree with that. And you can hear from what he has to tell that he actually tries to get good with Lei. He actually tried, and he enjoys him. And yeah, this is an objective opinion. Nothing else to say about it. I like it. Yeah. That's it. That's about it. So objective opinion versus